Hi guys, so today in this video we're going to go over how to find the value of x when you are given two triangles that are joined by one side. So basically they're sharing one side. So let's look at the variable x that we have here. So we're looking for this x. And now if I try to find x straight away, you'll notice that it is made up of this triangle, right? So we have this triangle and x is the bottom part of it. So now let's say that I want to find it straight away, then this is going to be my adjacent, right? And then I need another one in order for me to find it. So do I know my hypotenuse? No, I don't. Do I know my opposite? No, I don't. So I can't go ahead and find it straight away because, for example, if I want to go ahead and use this, then it would be tan of 65 is equal to question mark over x, but that doesn't help anything. That doesn't help us at all. So what I have to do first is find what that question mark is, and to find what that question mark is, I use the other triangle that I have on my left. So if you look at this triangle, the one in red, you'll notice that I am given two things. So I'm giving not only the angle, but I'm also given the side. In this case, the side of 23. And this is going to be opposite, right? So the question mark is opposite to my angle, and it's adjacent to the side. So opposite and adjacent, that will be TOA. So we're working with tangents. So it's going to be tan of 32 is equal to question mark over, not x, 23. And now, how do you get rid of the 23 in the bottom? Well, you go ahead and multiply both sides by 23 or 23 over 1, which is the same thing. So 23 over 1. These two are going to cancel out because 23 divided by 23 is 1. So we have 23 times tangent of 32 is the length of the missing side. So it's going to be the length of the question mark. So you have to go ahead and use the calculator. So this is going to be 23 times tangent 32. Let's put this here, and that's going to give us 14.37. So we have 14.37 is equal to question mark. Now, but if you notice, one thing that I did not do, which you always have to do, is to go ahead and read the directions and also understand that in this case what they want us to do is not only find x, but also to go ahead and round intermediate values to the nearest tenth. So an intermediate value is a value that's not the answer, but it is a step that you have to take in order to reach the answer. So this is an intermediate value. So we look at the 3 and then we look at the 7. The 7 is 5 or greater. Therefore, this is going to turn into 14.4. So 14.4 is equal to the question mark. So now that I have this, I can go ahead and redraw the triangle that I have on the right. I now know that this is 14.4. This is 65, and this is my x. And now I can go ahead and solve for x because now I have two things. I have the angle and I have my opposite side to it. So this is going to be my opposite and this is going to be my adjacent. So opposite and adjacent, we're still working with tangent then. Let's make this in white. So it's going to be tangent of 65 is equal to 14.4 over x. Now to get rid of the fraction, you have to go ahead and multiply by the denominator. So we multiply by x or x over 1, whichever one you like. These two are going to become 1 because x divided by x is 1. This is going to be x times tangent 65. And this is equal to 14.4. To finish the problem off, you would have to divide both sides by tangent of 65. Because remember, tangent of 65 is just a number. So you can think about tangent of 65 as being 2. So 2 times x, you just divide by 2 on both sides, right? And these two cancel out. So my final answer is going to be whatever this is. So let's put that in the calculator. And just so you know, after you put it in the calculator, you are going to have to round it to the nearest tenth as well. So 14.4 divided by tangent of 65 is equal to 6.71, and therefore my rounded answer is going to be x is equal to 6.7, right? Because you look at the 7 here and you look at the number next to it, it's a 1, so you stay where you're at, so you stay at 7. My final answer is A. So let's go over another example. So we have this, we are looking for x, but if we notice, we don't know what this is and we don't know what this is, and you need to know at least two things in order to find x. In this case, we only know the angle, but we don't know any of the sides. So let's go ahead and use the same strategy that we used before. So now in this case, if I try to find the opposite, that's going to give me this side. But is knowing this side going to help at all? No, right? Because this is not part of the triangle that I'm trying to use to solve for x. I have to actually figure out what this side, the side that they share, is equal to. So this is going to be adjacent, and this is going to be my hypotenuse. So if you remember, adjacent and hypotenuse, that's going to be ca, right? Adjacent and hypotenuse. So we're working with cosine. So it's going to be cosine of 65 is equal to question mark over 27, right? So our goal here is to find what question mark is. So to do that, we have to get rid of the 27. So we multiply both sides by 27, or 27 over 1. In this case, I'm just going to write 27. These two are going to cancel out. So it's going to be 27 times cosine 65 is equal to the question mark. Let's go ahead and put this in the calculator. 27 times cosine 65 is equal to 11.41. But remember, this is not my answer. This is not the value of x. So what I have to do is go ahead and round this. So this 4, I round it by looking at the next number. This is going to stay there, right? So it's going to be 11.4 is equal to my question mark. That's my intermediate value. And now I can use that for my other triangle, right? So the triangle on the right. So the triangle on the right is now going to become something like this. And 52. Let's make this a little bit better. That's actually not that good. So 52x and 11.4. So x is actually opposite to my 52, my angle, and this is going to be adjacent, right? So this is adjacent to my angle. So we're working with tangent. So we're working with tangent because that's going to be TOA, right? Opposite and adjacent. So that's going to be tangent of 52 is equal to x over 11.4. And now from here, we have to get rid of the fraction. So we multiply both sides by 11.4. 11.4. These two are going to cancel out. So we have 11.4 times tangent of 52 is equal to my x. Let's put that in the calculator and get our answer. So 11.4 times tangent of 52 is equal to 14.59. 14.59 is equal to x. We need to round this, so we look at our 5, we look at the 9, so that's 5 or greater, therefore this is going to go up. 14.6 is my answer to the nearest 10th, and that would be my B. Okay guys, so hope this helped. You guys can go ahead and send me an email or a message to remind if you need additional help. That's it. Bye guys.